With the COVID-19 situation in South Korea, the country has seen a drop in the number of new cases due to fewer tests happening on Wednesday, the day of the presidential election here. But experts still forecasting another day with around 300,000 new infections on Friday.
This comes as authorities plan to make adjustments to the testing process to prevent any delays in treating COVID-19 patients. For more on this, our reporter Choi Min-jung is here in the studio with us. Good morning, Min-jung.
Good morning.
So what are we expecting for today?
Mok-yeon, we're seeing a slight drop in the number from yesterday, so we're expecting today to reach the 300,000 mark. From midnight to 9 p.m. Thursday, South Korea saw close to 260,000 cases. It's around 46,000 fewer than what we saw the day before, but still up by 13,000 cases on week. The decline comes as fewer tests were done on the presidential election day on Wednesday. Health authorities say the peak of the Omicron wave will likely last for the next 2 weeks and cautiously predicted that cases will be on a downward trend from then on. But for now, officials are on alert with increasing infections among those aged 18 and under as they make up 1 in 4 new infections.
Now, authorities are also going, or planning to at least, acknowledge the results of rapid antigen tests for COVID-19. The hope is that this will reduce the reliance on PCR tests.
Right. Authorities will be announcing today whether or not they will approve rapid antigen test results as being official. Health officials have said PCR test results are positive 90 to 95% of the time following a positive rapid antigen test. So they're saying there is that much accuracy. This only applies to rapid antigen tests carried out professionally by medical experts at hospitals and not the self-test kits done by people at home. Authorities say there are more benefits to the simplified testing measure, as currently people are required to take PCR tests after testing positive from a rapid antigen test, creating delays in medicine prescription and treatment. But they also did acknowledge that there is a possibility that positive cases may be missed using just rapid antigen tests, so they are considering PCR tests only for people deemed to be high risk.
But Min-jung, we also hear that authorities are also considering easing measures for travelers coming in the country.
Right. Also today, like you mentioned, officials are likely to review exempting self-quarantine for inbound travelers. But this will likely only apply to inbound travelers who have been fully vaccinated. The easing of the measure had been discussed by KDCA Chief Choi Min-jung since the end of last month. And she said that the country has reached its goal of stemming the flow of the Omicron wave variant from overseas by mandating quarantine for foreign arrivals. Authorities said the measure will be eased as soon as a decision is made.
Okay, so we had the election here in South Korea on Wednesday. We now know the president-elect is Yoon Suk-yeol. Many people here are wondering, though, what changes might come under his administration to the virus prevention measures.
Well, Mark, we can't be too sure as of now, but we are getting the sense that President-elect Yoon will be lifting some of the current measures. Yoon had been critical of restrictions on businesses like restaurants and cafes, stressing that small business owners must be fully compensated for all their losses. He said that he will discuss the matter with Presidential Transition Committee and also mentioned that around 50 trillion won, or around $40 billion will be injected to support owners hit hard by the pandemic. Pundits say that social distancing measures as well as restrictions on business hours are also likely to be lifted. And what's also being anticipated is the possible lifting of mask mandates outdoors with a more flexible measure for indoor mask mandates.
Well, it seems like big changes are expected from May. Min-jung, thank you so much for your report.
Thank you.